look, the Dubs are the team you want to be testing yourself against.
So Niall Ward gets the game underway here in O'Connor Park in Tullamore, and first to break is Charlie Duffy from Edenderry. Lovely ball, and the assumption that Offaly was playing in the Division 3 National Football League in Croke Park tonight, and that's changed tomorrow. But what the earlier start, Jack Ryan is going to launch that ball in around the house, who's going to get chopped by Dylan Dunn, and it's gone into the back of the net. Really poor defending, you would say, from Dublin. A looping ball in from Jack Ryan, and Dylan Dunn was there to pounce, Jono.
Yeah, nice finish by Dylan Dunn. The ball dropped short there, and the Dublin men just, instead of palming it out to the sides, they palmed it straight down to an Offaly man, and Dunn just placed it low into the net. It's a great start.
Good start for the Offaly team. Of course, their manager Roger Ryan from Shannonbridge, Darren Quinn and Nigel Dunn and Keith McGuinness doing a good bit with them. Here comes the Offaly men again with Rory Woods, the dual star, gives it inside. Can it be another goal? But Dublin seem to be all over the shop, and it's another goal for Offaly. Rory Woods is the man to crack that to the back of the net, and at the moment, Jono, this is a disastrous start for Dublin.
Yeah, disastrous start for Dublin, but dream start for Offaly there. And you know, they're
more played, and it is Offaly 2 goals. Dublin no scoring. A chance here now for Heavey to try and get one back. Has a look at the post, and he's gone to the left hand side and gone wide, and that's a poor miss for Dublin through. He's outside if he needs him. In the wing back is where he was going to have a shot, pops it back, and again Offaly playing again that breeze, but Woods on the outside of the boot. That's a cracking score from Woods into that bit of a breeze. Lovely score.
Yeah, that's O'Connell.
Up he comes again, Jack Ryan, 11 metres out from the Offaly goalkeeper. Up comes the Dublin man and cracks that ball to the back of the net. Lovely penalty, really well taken by the wing back.
Yeah, definitely in
the hands of the centre half forward. He's inside if he needs it, but going back there was the Offaly man. Just was trying to look for the free, I would say, and didn't gather that ball, and the Dublin men have it, popped out towards the midfielder. He's outside if he needs it, but Tom O'Kelly, dangerous ball in, Murdoch has a chance, and a brilliant goal by Dublin, and all of a sudden the sides are level here in O'Connor Park, but that's on level terms. So 13 minutes gone in the opening half, ball out to the middle of the field. Dublin have a little bit of time and space, well taken by Finn McGuinness, gives it down through towards Ryan Ennis. He's inside if he needs him, is the centre half forward, and Dublin are carried over Offaly again, and another goal, this time from Killian McCabe. And at the moment, Jono, the Offaly half backline has been sucked out, and Dublin are opening them up quite easy.
Yeah, they seem to be finding the gaps a lot easier now, and they're on top.
Just bringing this ball across the edge of the 45 metre line to that arc. No 2-pointer yet in this game, but we've plenty of goals. Here's another dangerous ball in. Dublin are through again, a shot, and another goal for Dublin. This time the wing back, Caelan O'Connell, I think it is, who has cracked that down that far side of the field. Again, they just seem to be opened up so easy. This time a fisted ball across. Jack Ryan taps it down when he could have caught, and it's buried to the back of the net by the full forward. But Jack Ryan, all he had to do was probably catch the midfielder, who is Finn McGuinness. Again, another man all on his own out this side of the field, and a chance for Dublin. Clifford to get his first score. He deserves it, because he's been pulling all the strings, and a lovely score there, Jono. Clifford that gets a hand in outside. Offaly on the attack now with Keane McNamee, the man coming to him. Still Keane McNamee trying to make something through. Still McNamee shot by McNamee and blazed over the bar, and that just shows probably the danger he can cause if he gets enough ball. But badly need a score for Offaly.
Yeah, that could be a huge score yet by the end of this game if Offaly mount to come back in the second half. But it's nice to get the last score going in before the break, as I see Keane McNamee just calling out his teammates in together to get everyone together maybe for a word before they go inside to. I'm sure Roger Ryan is mad to get his hands on them inside.
I know Daniel Steinoff is definitely off for Offaly, so we'll keep you updated. There's definitely 3 changes in the Offaly team, and when they're called out over the PA system, we'll be able to keep you updated. So Dublin playing again this breeze in the second half, but playing with an Offaly have a little bit of space here now. Tony Fury, and he's outside if he needs him, but to Isaac Ryan, can he cut inside his man? The Dublin man is back, needs to pop it back out. A good kick, is that over the bar? It is there. Good score from the wing back, Isaac Ryan. Big fist down, and seems to be a little bit tighter in that backline, because they couldn't be any looser than they were in the first half. And here comes Clifford again, a man, and he's outside if he needs him. Dublin were going to have a pop ball. There's a really good score from the Dublin men. Good response from the Dublin men, and we'll tell you who that scorer. It looks like it's the need to get a couple of scores on the board here now, but as we said, they can't open up Dublin like the way Dublin opened off Offaly in the middle. Dublin are very strong there. That ball is tapped in, dangerous ball in. Dylan Dunn has it, going to pull the trigger. This time he's pulled it high and over the bar. He was, I'd say, here's a chance here now, because Dublin have fumbled that ball. Eamon Maher, he's going to have a couple of men inside. One of them is Keane McNamee. He's going to try and make his way for the goal. Blocked down, chance for Eamon Maher, shot, and a welcome goal for Offaly. But in fairness, he's the one man in the second second half that has led this Offaly Chargers here into the hands of Jack Ryan, and with that match referee Niall Ward from Westmeath called a halt to proceedings, and fairly tame second half, John, but I think the writing was on the wall at half time, and Dublin have won comprehensive 5-10 to 3-7. Dublin a very good team.
Yeah, definitely, Brian, and like the likes of Dublin, you're not going to leak, or they're not going to leak bags of scores in games, and in fairness, Offaly, I think they won the second half, which would have been maybe